Hi, my name is Mark, and I'm 31 years old, and I want to share with you that it gets better. I want to share a little bit about my story with you so you can know how it got better in my life and know that it'll get better for yours too. A year and a half ago, I decided to tell my family and my friends that I was gay. I'd known it for a long time, but have grown up in a really conservative home and had friends in really conservative homes as well, and most of the people I know don't understand what it means to be gay and don't think that being gay is okay. So for me, it took years to figure out what that meant for me and to come to terms with who I was. One of the most important events in my process of telling my family and friends this was I wrote my parents a really long handwritten letter, and I sent it out in the mail to them, and I remember being so scared to drop that envelope in the mailbox and let it go because there was no taking it back. Well, I sent them the letter and didn't hear anything from them for 3 weeks. And unfortunately, they didn't call me, but I had to call them. And I remember talking to my mom on the phone, and my mom was a little bit nervous. And we talked about really random things, regular things, but in the end, she told me that she got the letter and that she loved me. She didn't have much else to say, but that was good. My dad couldn't talk to me on the phone for a while, and his silence really hurt. I remember not knowing what to think or not knowing how to process the fact that he wouldn't talk to me. But I knew that he wasn't angry. He just didn't know what to say. So a lot of time went by, and they eventually came to visit me, and they stayed here for a while. And I actually at the time had my very first boyfriend. So my boyfriend and I went over to visit my parents, spend some time with them and visit. And when we got there, my dad hugged my boyfriend. And he had never spoken to me about the letter. He wasn't able to talk about the fact that I was gay. But then when we left from visiting them, he hugged my boyfriend goodbye. And when he did that, I understood in his actions, though his words weren't there, that he loved me. And that made all the difference. Sometimes parents don't understand or have a hard time communicating how they feel because they don't understand what it means to be gay or why their child is gay. Sometimes people of different generations communicate differently, and it can be really hard to feel the silence or not be able to talk about who you are with them. You might not understand what they're thinking at times. But for me, the fact that my father hugged my boyfriend showed me that he loved me. And it got better. We're still not able to talk about it very openly or very freely and easily. But my dad shows through his actions that he cares about me and that he loves me. And it's gotten a whole lot better since then. Everyone's story is different. Mine is unique. But mine is just one example of how it gets better. So please know that it does get better. Thanks.